All right, welcome back to the Big Kids Podcast. It is
Sorry, I did a little intro for you there.
okay. All right. Well, I'm your co-host D Money, and this is
Julia.
and we have a funny story to tell you. We actually lost a lot of weight within this past hour.
Guys, we ate a salad.
Salad.
We ate a salad.
You weren't gonna
Salad.
freestyle?
No.
I'll do a freestyle about salad. I just
Okay,
need a
I'll do
fat
it.
beat.
All right, let me give it to you.
Give me a topic to go with salad.
Let's just go with weight loss. Let's go with what we were talking
All right.
about. So, let's see here.
All right, go. Okay. Salad. Macaroni. Sounds phony. It's a salad.
That was terrible
That was
on
terrible.
both ends.
On both ends? Okay, then
Yeah.
redo it then. Drop
Oh.
another beat.
All right.
Show you my freestyle skills. Juice World, 1 hour freestyle. What kind of? Okay, I'll roll with it. Cabbage, lettuce, your mom's a bitch.
Oh my gosh, that's terrible.
That's really rude to you.
Again,
to my
both of
mom.
our ends.
Yeah,
Very
well,
good.
whatever. We just got to deal with that.
Something really wrong with the audio.
Yeah.
We need to check
High
that.
peaks. I know. I checked the
Something
sensitivity.
really wrong with that.
Long story short, we went and had a salad
Yep. And we did that whole bit just for that.
just for the salad.
And we feel really healthy, except not me. I feel really gross.
I'm super
and
disgustingly
Yeah.
stuffed.
from a salad.
Well, I mean, your fitness guru ass had a whole gallon of blue cheese on top of your salad.
Oh, it wasn't that much.
It was like a quarter gallon. Come on. I had a light drizzle, if anything, if
I
you would
had
even
2 light
classify
drizzles.
it. Light drizzles, dude.
2 of
Your
them.
first
So
quote
I had
unquote
one
light
regular
drizzle. I had the light version of the drizzle, and then I paid the $2.99 in the app store to get the normal version of the drizzle. What's it called? Speaking of apps, because that's a really good segue.
Appetizers.
No, fatty applications.
All right.
Is a salad even? Does that count as an appetizer?
A salad.
Yeah, it's the main
Yes.
course, isn't it? You know, a salad is a main course.
It can be both, but do you never see
Cobb
that?
salad.
A lot of people get salads for their
Oh yeah, like at
appetizer.
Olive Garden.
Like normal
Endless
people.
salad bowl.
Like
How
normal
would you
people.
care about a salad bowl when there's unlimited breadsticks?
Have both.
No, that's
Salad
illegal.
and breadsticks. That's
No,
good.
but I was I saw a post on Instagram, right? And it was about childhood applications where I don't know about you, but when I had my little iPod Touch with the little camera, the white screen, because I was spoiled. I got the white screen iPod Touch with a camera. 8 gigabytes, not the 16. Fuck you, mom. No, but
Wow.
when I got that iPod, a bunch of the apps on it were like, bro, break the screen prank. And I would go up to my mom and I'd be like, Mom, I'm gonna break this. I broke the screen, and I tapped the screen right there, and she could hear it quote unquote break. And then
The
I'd be
sound
like, look at
effect
that.
ruins everything.
I'm like it'd be like a shitty kind of pixelated picture of a screen crack, but it fits perfectly in the little black digitizer of my phone
yeah.
or my iPod,
Yeah.
And they were talking about that. They're like, remember when we were younger and the app store was just a bunch of those fake beer drinking, fake prank call kind of shits?
I actually had different apps.
What'd you
than
have?
that.
How to be a
I-
horse girl 101?
Yes. No, literally I had horse apps like that. Like the riding a horse app games. Literally.
On my phone, I learned how to ride a horse. It was really weird because you have to sit on top of the phone. But
Oh my god, that's so weird. No, shut up. Anyway, no,
Coochie phone.
oh my god. And I had those haircut games where you cut hair, and I also had a lighter for some reason because I thought that was so cool that you could have an app that was like a lighter. And what else did I have? I don't know. I was on YouTube a lot. YouTube was so different
you
back.
Catch me on
YouTube was so different when I had an iPod. Something is seriously wrong with the
when
audio.
I first got an iPod, YouTube used to be a little TV. You know?
Oh yeah. Oh my gosh, I forgot the little icon for it. Yeah, there used to be a little TV, a brown TV,
And a huge
with
phone screen
antennas.
would be 4 inches. The average screen would be 1.5 inches.
and
Yeah.
it was cooler to have a smaller phone.
Yeah, and phones were super colorful back then. I keep on seeing without fail, once a year, I'll see on Instagram or Facebook or something some old ass person, or some like someone who's out of touch with like the trends and stuff. They'll post a picture that's like has a bunch of like different like old flip phones and like the different variations they had
Oh, but they were
versus
so cute though. They looked
our like
cute.
current phones where it's just like a black screen. And they're like phones then and a bunch of colorful flip phones. You know, you had the gray, the black, the red, the blue, all that
The
kind of shit.
blue, yeah.
The blue.
Oh.
No, but you had all that shit, you know, and then you have these just like maybe the outsides, like the borders of the new phones look a little different, but they're mainly just a black or white screen with black inside the white screen, you
Which
know?
honestly looks pretty nice,
It
but
looks sleek. And it's also like, why would you want to like stay back? Like, you know, I don't get when people do that where it's like, well, when I was young, we had a little phone that we all had to share as a family. So quit being spoiled with your iPhone. Like,
yeah, I'm
bitch,
sorry
the
that
fuck
we're
you want to stay
progressing.
back in 1955 for?
Right? Sorry that we're progressing.
Yeah, sorry that there's like people who grew up and realize, hey, we can make something better. Let's make it better.
Remember those phones? Oh my gosh. There was like this flip phone. It was blue. And rather than being a really distinct like snapping, it was like a curve. When you close it, it was like all curved. And the screen was just matte. It was just like some sort of like metal, but there was lights underneath and it showed the time underneath. And there was no actual screen, but it somehow like had those LED lights underneath. And it just looked like the coolest thing. And it just reminds me of like how like now phones are pretty much the same. They're just like the screen. But back then, like phones were all like different. They were still experimenting like with the flip phone in that way and like the BlackBerry and like all that stuff.
I remember freshman year of high school, the summer before that, you know how we had those like if you wanted to get ahead, like quote unquote get ahead of the curve, you would take what is it health over the summer, so you wouldn't have to take it during the school year at all. You know, and I remember some kid rolls through to the school, you know, little, it's not a flip phone, but it was like, do you know that phone that was like a stick? It looked like a stick, and then you would slide it to like out, and it'd be like a longer stick.
Yeah, the jukebox or whatever it's called.
Yeah, it looked like
and it had like the little turny thing.
Yeah, it looked like it looked like an MP3 player.
Yeah, the jukebox.
But it was like,
I think it was called the jukebox. Look it up. Yeah, I think it's called the jukebox.
But like,
yeah, like it was skinny and long, and then you flipped it up.
Yeah.
Like a BlackBerry, except that it was really
Samsung
thin.
Juke. Oh my god,
Juke. There we go.
When I saw it, I remember it'd go for like $300, $400, which like for phones back then, that's pretty expensive. Because it's like a breakthrough kind of phone.
Okay.
But now that's like not, that's like if you tell someone you bought your phone for $400, they're gonna either say, wow, that's a really good deal, or they're gonna say, bro, that's a shitty phone if you paid $400 for it.
Yeah.
Cause that's crazy to me. But yeah, no.
What is that? How much it costs? Let me see.
No, now so before it would cost about $300 from what I remember. Now, Samsung Juke SCH-U470, $849 at Walmart.
No, they still sell them?
I guess.
Why?
I guess, yeah.
Oh.
I mean, old people keep like flip phone. A lot of.
Oh yeah, and it would flip on the side like that. I forgot.
It would flip around and then like it'd be.
It would whip around.
That's what I'm saying. It'd be from one like regular stick to a longer stick.
Oh, that's so funny.
But it's like, from what I understand, is a lot of companies stop supporting flip phones.
I noticed that too, actually.
On the daily, I look up AT&T. Does it support flip phones? No, because like now there's no plans for just cellular.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Like
you need a data-enabled phone.
Oh wow.
Because I was in like 8th grade, I was in the library, and there was like a little kid getting tutored there, and he saw his tutor's, what's it called? He saw his tutor's phone, and it was like an iPhone or something, and he was like a little kid, so he obviously didn't have a fucking phone. But he asked his tutor about it. He was like, so for that phone, do you need a data plan? This is my best little kid voice.
It's very convincing.
Thanks.
Wait, how old are you again? Like 8?
No, a little older.
How much older?
20.
I need to know. Okay.
Right, it's legal. Yeah. No, but how fucked is that? The first thing, like a joke about a child is being made, and it's about legal sex age.
That's not what I was referring to, but sure.
That kid can legally smoke. No, but
I can smoke with this kid.
If I ever needed to.
Cigarette.
If I ever needed to, life or death situation, I could smoke up with this dude. No,
have
but
a beer.
Back to what I was saying, you know, like he asked me, he's like, yeah, did you have a data plan? And she's like, yeah, all cell phones do now, basically. And he's like, oh, do you have to get the data plan? Can you just buy the phone? And she's like, well, yeah, you can just buy the phone, but like, you can't really use it. I mean, on internet, on Wi-Fi, you can. And he's like, oh, okay.
Aw.
And then
Maybe he had a little phone, and his parents didn't get him data or whatever.
no, he didn't have a phone. I knew the kid's family. They couldn't afford it, unfortunately.
Well, he's a little kid. So.
Yeah, well, yeah.
I mean, whatever.
But yeah, he doesn't need a phone. But nowadays, you kind of do.
Yeah, I wonder how kids do it. Like, do they just go on the bus? Do they rely on what if they want their parents? I guess the parents are just always reliable. Or they use the school phone.
Realistically, like what? When I was in middle school, I didn't have a phone.
Me neither. Well, I had for a little bit, but
also,
we didn't have text.
Just going back real quick to the little juke phone. That was incoming freshman year of high school. That was like 6 years ago.
Oh no, the juke phone! I remember that from elementary school.
I remember that from like being young as fuck. But this kid was out whipping out the juke phone like nothing, like straight flexing.
Wait, really?
On these people who had like iPhone 4, iPhone 5, iPhone 5S. Because that's
really.
No, the 5S came out a little bit later. That it came out that year, but the 5, the 4, 4S, all that shit. And he's straight out flexing a juke phone, and everyone was like, "Damn, dude, that shit's cool as fuck." It's like my phone can just use the internet for free, basically. But no, your phone's cool. Like you can listen to MP3s.
Yeah, what?
No,
what?
Everyone thought that shit was fucking cool, and it was, dude. Like,
I'm not gonna lie, it actually was.
Cause like,
nah, I mean it was kind of cool, but it's so tiny.
It's so tiny.
So tiny.
No, yeah, it was like looking back at it. Like obviously, I wouldn't judge a person for what they have, but it's like it's just kind of whack. I wouldn't buy it for myself.
I mean, probably like if you're not somebody that like is interested in technology, you see that phone and you're like, oh, that's so cool. It like flips.
That's a phone. Like plain and simple. It's a phone.
Yeah,
it does what it's got to do.
Yeah.
That's good enough. No, but you were talking about how like you don't really need phone, or how we were.
when our day and age.
It was the opposite of it. We were talking about how now you really do need a phone, but like what you brought up that I didn't really think about, because for me that argument is like you kind of need like accessibility to something fast, because everyone has a phone. Everyone's like sending emails through their phone, so like no matter where you are, you should be like it's like if you get an email from your boss, you're on the toilet pooping.
Oh, stop that! No.
We're
gonna get arrested, dude.
Oh shit! No, but if you're on like the toilet, you're like doing whatever. You should like,
What else are you doing?
No, I mean doing whatever. Isn't like going like doing something else other than being on the toilet. Not specifically being on the toilet. Oh. I mean, like, what if you're really like only cooking concerned in the kitchen?
I'm only really concerned about what's going on the toilet.
Why is your boss emailing you on the toilet? No, but yeah. So like, if you're on the toilet or whatever.
Why are we still talking about the toilet?
Anyways, so again, if you're on the toilet, no, but if you're just like anywhere doing something and you're kind of busy and you're not like anywhere but work and you get an email from your boss, it's like
for example, the toilet.
Yeah, it's like you should be like they can't force you to reply to them, but you would be able to reply to them on the go like that, like nothing.
Yeah, like like if you're on the toilet.
If you're on the toilet, you should be able to text your boss. What's up? Like, hey.
We're laughing at poo poo pee pee. Whatever.
Dude, don't fucking say that.
I'm sorry. We don't have to curse.
We don't have to curse. No, but what's it called? Like it's like you have to get with the times now. Now since everyone's like adjusted to like speedy, quick everything, replies, emails, texts, all that shit. People are like, you kind of have to rely on that. You can't be like, from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. those are my work hours. I can't do anything outside of that, because you don't have an excuse. There's 100 million ways to go do something with electronics outside of that.
People follow you around everywhere. That's why you just put your phone on. You put your what is it called? Sleep mode? Not sleep mode. What's the
airplane mode?
Well, you could do that actually.
Nighttime mode or night?
Yeah. And I think that's a really good idea. I think that's a really good idea for like if you want to keep technology out of your life and at certain times, like, so after this amount of time, freely. Like, let's say you want to go to the toilet and you don't want to read emails on the toilet.
No, but yeah, but that's more like when you're asleep kind of shit. Like at the hours where it's like
Yeah, but I could
unrealistic.
never do that. I would have too much anxiety
I
about.
never do that. That's what
Yeah,
you.
never do that. I would have too much anxiety over like, oh my god, did I get a message?
Did I get a text?
I don't see it. Yeah, and I,
For you high schoolers to relate to this, did Bay hit me up about jeweling later? Bay.
Juuling.
Now that that's relatable to all audiences. Oh, sorry to you infants.
Okay, now that we've
Goo
got
fucking
okay.
Gaga, whatever.
Okay, we got the infants. We got the
old people.
Did we get the old people? Oh yeah,
no,
we
no,
got the flip phones, right?
No, I'll get them.
Okay, get the old people.
It's
Sorry.
racism, racistisms,
Racism.
racistisms.
Wait, are you saying all old people are racist?
I'm not saying all old people are racist. I'm just saying none of them aren't. Fully.
Okay, whatever that means.
I don't know.
All right, let's get the 40-year-old. Let's get the 30,
The
40,
34-year-olds?
like the middle age.
Live, laugh, love.
Okay, yeah, we got it. We got them.
Keto diets.
Okay, yeah, we got them. We got them.
Mortgages.
Okay,
mortgages.
Yeah. Yeah.
Maybe
Midlife crisis.
Maybe owning a business through a midlife crisis and buying a Corvette with that money.
Getting hair implants.
Hair implants, yeah. Balding. Having kids.
Yeah.
That are either going off to school or they're pretty young because you had a weird time break in between having kids. Like my parents did, like maybe like a 11-year time break in having the kids.
So weird.
You're fucking weird. No, but back to what we were talking
Your
about.
Your parents are so weird.
No, but like you kind of need it nowadays, but it's like realistically, if it were, like as a kid, you can just like when we were kids, because that wasn't too long ago. We were kids, like technically.
That's why we're called the Big Kids Podcast.
Technically, 8 years ago, we were still considered kids, you know?
Yeah.
Which in the long run of things, it's pretty long since we're 20.
I would argue that we were kids when we were 18.
I'd argue we're still kids.
I would argue we're still kids.
All right, fucking yell into the microphone, please.
I'm sorry. For all you listeners who are here for the ASMR content, I'm so sorry.
Oh, yeah, do some ASMR right now. You won't.
Okay, guys.
All right, so yeah, but like I was saying, right? when we were kids not too long ago, even then you didn't really need your phone. Like to me, I would go to school. If I went to school with the boys, I'd be like, dog, slide me that fucking landline. And they would let me borrow their phone, you know?
In our school, we still have landlines, but we're going to get rid of all of them but one or whatever.
Is that confirmed?
Yes. That's our decision, I guess.
I guess I decided that.
Not me. Well, whatever.
They just
I don't use it.
They just asked one random like student who goes there. They're like, "Do you want landlines at your school?" And we're like, "No." She just farted on the podcast, so.
That's not true.
Okay.
You know that? Remember how we were talking about those phone apps?
Yeah. Oh, the fart phone apps.
Oh yeah.
Like those fart bomb ones. That's
yeah,
what
I
you
just
did.
Yeah.
All right. Anyways, enough. I was gonna say PDA. Enough. NSFW talk.
Oh my God.
Back to the phone discussion. No, but like you know what I'm saying. Like I would be like, brother, I don't know if I can come over because like I don't have a phone to talk to my parents with, and then he'd be like, oh, okay, just call at my house, and I'd be like, that makes perfect sense. As if I wasn't already fucking at his house and missed the bus and can't go back home.
Well, it's no longer a choice.
At that point, I'd need to call them. Do you remember memorizing phone numbers?
Yeah, that's weird, right?
That's so weird. Like,
I remember I actually memorized my mom's, my dad's, my home phone.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say my homie.
My homie, yeah, and my homies. And
you have my phone number memorized right now.
I have your phone number memorized.
What's my phone number?
Dude, I'm not gonna say that on here.
Your phone number starts with 630-412-661, and then I'm gonna let you guys guess the other digit.
They have only 10 choices. That's not even I don't know whose that is. So whoever you contact, good luck.
I wish you the best.
Wish you the best. Oh, one day on this podcast we'll do a prank call. How about that?
I have no clue how to record a fucking prank. Oh, we'll just like call.
Yeah, it's called microphones. It's called our microphones and speaker.
E3 tip microphone. No, but what's it called? Yeah, like I would just go over to a friend's house, think that's a solid idea. Then when my mom yells at me saying, "What the fuck are you doing out there? Who's gonna pick you up?" I don't just not have an answer for her.
Walk home.
But like realistically,
You would just walk home.
like a kid, it's probably safer to have a phone because easy contact and
Oh
tracking
yeah,
and stuff.
absolutely, yeah.
But it's like parents also abuse that.
Yeah, it's weird.
Where it's like if some kid's bus is late by a minute, the parents will be like, "Dude, what the fuck is up, Kyle? What the fuck is up? No, what the fuck is
Yeah,
up?"
but also like when I was a kid, what I spent time doing was like running around, going outside, like having fun with people, with my
And
neighbors.
now all kids
and I
want
would
to do is
go
fucking
over.
live stream their Fortnite
Yeah, yeah.
and do battle royales. and
Yeah, we
shit.
know all about that. So, yeah. But I feel like I was much more active, and I
Yeah.
went outside, and I went over to this person's house and this
You-
person's house. And
I don't know if you want to talk about it, but you had fun with the 6-year-old's party at work. in
Oh
Fortnite?
yeah. Well, no specifics here, but let me just tell you. It's very interesting
within the
when
past 12 years.
within the past 12 years, this is what happened. Kids these kids these days, 6-year-olds
Yeah, 6-year-olds.
know a lot about like the current culture. So there
6-year-olds
was
know
some,
about Fortnite. Yeah.
right, I guess. So like there were 6-year-olds playing a game of Simon Says, and one of the Simon Says was to T-pose, and I was just surrounded by 6-year-olds T-posing, and it felt really good actually.
It felt enlightening.
Yeah, it was very enlightening. It wasn't scary at all to have 6-year-olds around you T-posing. And not only that,
yeah.
but there were Fortnite dances involved. I mean, that's not surprising. To me, what was surprising was the T-pose. That surprised me.
I mean, that's in Fortnite though. That's a
The T-pose is in
yeah.
Fortnite?
Yeah, I wouldn't expect you to know because you're a fucking girl and you're not a gamer.
Yeah.
Unless you're a gamer girl, but
Sorry.
gamer girls are apparently they
I lost my gamer girl
gamer girls are
title.
whores. They're fake. There's no real gamer girls.
I lost my gamer girl title.
Yeah, when it stopped playing
this
Roblox
summer.
and Minecraft.
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah.
You used to play Roblox a lot. This wasn't like a few years ago.
Yeah, and you know what the worst part
This
is?
was
You know what the
recently.
worst
This
part
is-
is?
Fall semester this past year.
And you know what the worst part is?
I did.
I would play it at home on my own too.
Yeah, you wouldn't just like play it for the meme. You actually
No,
did it. You
I
actually
didn't do it ironically.
You kept on.
it was
You
actually
kept on
fun.
trying to invite me to play Roblox.
Well, I wanted somebody to play with other than your little 6-year-old sister.
At that point, she was 8. First of all.
All right, whatever.
All right.
Isn't she a little old to be playing Roblox?
This is a 20-year-old Roblox enthusiast.
Yeah.
You know what?
No, not anymore.
Minecraft is making a comeback, and I'm here for that.
No. Oh my gosh, come on. Minecraft was always cool.
my gosh.
Oh my gosh. Minecraft was
okay,
always
but
cool.
realistically, like
You're the only one who thought it
Fortnite
was
caught
lame.
traction.
Which it always has had.
Fortnite.
It was
No.
always cool.
Fortnite.
Oh no, I mean, sorry, I'm still
No,
I'm
once
still thinking
Fortnite
about
caught
Minecraft.
traction, Minecraft kind of like subsided. You know, people still streamed it, but it was like Fortnite. Like that little video of the kids. We like Fortnite. We like Fortnite.
Creepy.
We like creepy Fortnite.
No, it's just creepy.
Fuck you. No, but you know, it kind of subsided. Now it's making a comeback, and like I'm playing Minecraft right now. Not right now exactly, but I every now and then I'll play with a friend. We're making our own little world. I just got an iron door installed.
Yeah, I love Minecraft. But speaking of video games, do you want to talk about the first episode of Black Mirror in this new season?
Oh
Spoiler
my God,
alert.
dude! Fucking spoiler, because it's been out
Guys,
for a fucking month.
spoilers.
It's
Yeah.
not a spoiler.
Yeah, it is.
If you haven't seen them, if you haven't seen Black Mirror,
People get busy.
people are busy. Oh, okay.
Maybe it
so
might
it's
take
been-
them a little bit
It's
to
been
get
out for
to
a
it.
month. Like Endgame, after like 2 weeks, you could spoil it. Like, get over yourself.
Again, people could be busy and it takes a while. I don't care.
don't
Whatever.
care.
Spoilers.
So
Spoiler
many people
alert.
listen to the podcast.
So,
but
I'm concerned for those. I don't know how many
20
people will get to this.
subscribers now.
To this.
it's usually
Point, but-
13.
Oh yeah.
Hell yeah. No, but
This is for you guys.
we're watching Black Mirror, and the first episode of season 5. Spoiler alert for those shanky.
Why is it a
Shang-Chi
spoiler
people.
to say that it's season 5?
No.
Oh, so
It's
they
just a
know which
warning, you
season.
dumbass.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna say spoiler. Like before Endgame came out, before everyone watched it on its like opening day, Iron Man dies. Spoiler alert though. So don't listen to what I just said. No, but so it's the first episode of season 5, and Black Mirror. It's a show that like
British.
it's a British show. No, it's a show that goes into the future and like delves into like the reality of technology and how it's affecting people, quote unquote affecting, and how advancements in technology may not always be the best thing in the world because some guy fucked a pig.
Oh my gosh, that was the first
That was
episode of the first season.
They were like on regular TV, and that was the first episode, the pilot episode, which it was on regular TV. Did be fucked up. Like the media
Oh,
would
but it
go
was so
wild.
good.
Oh, I loved watching some dude have sexual relations with a pig. No, but
And for no reason.
season 5, right? Your volume is like going crazy, dude. You need to stop yelling into the fucking mic. Sorry. No, but yeah. So for this first episode in season 5, after like 20 minutes of trying to get to it, there's these two bros. You know, it starts off with these two bros just broing around. One of them's got a girl. One of them's kind of a Chad, a bachelor. It establishes their relationship. Then it goes into the future where this guy, him and the girlfriend from the beginning, have a family. They're celebrating his birthday. He invites his old friend over that he hasn't seen in years, and that friend gives him a VR, headset and a game that they used to play when they were younger. Just to throw back to the good old times. And at this point, neither of them are like happy with their life. And that night, what's it called? The guy whose birthday they were celebrating he had a conversation with his wife about like coitus and how like they got to do sexual intercourse. Yeah, steamy topic. They got to do sex in order to like reproduce and have another child. Because I guess they were trying to have another kid, whatever. That's like a little side story. And he just wasn't in the mood to have sex with his wife, this and that. And then he went, like, she was sad, but she was like, that's fine. I don't feel like I'm not in the mood either, because he wasn't in the mood. I guess he's just sad now because he's an adult.
He said that he's settled or whatever.
Yeah, he's like, I don't know, maybe he's just
Dude
not happy.
Seems just sad and unhappy and unfulfilled with his life to begin with.
Yeah. And then, like, he plays Tetris on his, like, game console. Then he sees his friends online, and his friend's like, bro, we gotta play the new game. And the guy's like, all right, I'll try it out. And what's it called? It's a fighting game. It's supposed to be their version of Street Fighter, in Black Mirror. And he puts on his little VR. I say headset, but it's just like a little dot.
Magnet.
Yeah, like a little magnet you put on your temple, and then the friend's like, all right, pick your character. And the birthday boy, his character's a dude. And the guy who gave him the gift, his name was Carl. He's a girl in the game.
Yeah, because only boys and girls
can play games.
Can play games, yeah.
Okay. Anyways, yeah. So his character's a girl, and then you go into they turn the game on, and they go into a round. And these boys, the game isn't played on a TV screen. The little VR headset thing helps you like jump into the game, and you can only see it through your eyes, And they start playing the game, and the birthday boy learns that like anything that happens in the game it creates stimulus in real life. So if he gets his ass beat, he'll feel it in real life, and then everything starts over, So it's like it feels like he's actually the character he's playing as, and then like his friend too, So then they start fighting, and like the girl character is like beating his ass. Then like eventually the guy gets like the hang of things and starts like fighting actually, and like they start getting into a heated fight, and then they get into like chokeholds and all that, and like grabs and all that, and then they end up rolling around on the floor with each other, and the girl character lands on top of the guy character, and they start making out. And then like both of them
bleed this entire thing out.
Both of them because they're dudes, and that's gay, and you're not supposed to kiss your bro.
You're not supposed to kiss your
Some
homie.
people even think you shouldn't kiss your homie goodnight.
No, you actually can. You can kiss your homie goodnight.
Kiss anyone goodnight as long as there's consent.
No, mostly your homies.
And you're not cheating.
You want to kiss your homies goodnight for sure.
Yeah, for sure.
That's
the
how
homies.
You maintain your relationship.
But them. Yeah, so they kiss, and then they obviously like, because it'd be gay if they didn't, bro.
Dude.
But yeah, so they exit out of the game for the night. Then the next night, the guy's playing Tetris again. You know, the birthday boy, and then his friend hops online. And he's like, he invites him to the fighting game one more time. You know, and Carl, the girl character, and I forget the dude's name, Sean. I don't know.
Probably not.
Oh, David.
Really?
Danny, something like that. Danny.
Something with a D. I don't know.
And then Danny goes back and he goes into the game, and they do it one more time. And then without like they approach each other in like those little fighting stances, and without like a second thought, they start making out and they have sex on the spot.
Yeah. So basically, the premise is they're
The homies gotta fuck.
in VR, and so like
To them
in
that world, that guy actually feels like his fighting character, and his friend Carl actually feels like that girl character.
Yeah. So in real life, they come to find out they don't really.
Well, I don't want to say like play by play.
Okay.
But yeah, obviously like they get addicted to it. Shit happens with the wife and all them because he doesn't want to have sex with the wife anymore because he's having sex with his friend.
VR.
Yeah, they try to like figure out if they just like it in the game or if they're gay. Then some weird twist ending at the end happens where it's like the wife's in on it too, and she supports it.
And it's not what you think. So you better go watch Black Mirror. And
There's an interesting bit with a polar
Netflix.
bear. Netflix.
Oh yeah, the
Watch
polar
our show.
bear.
Yeah.
That part got
Oh,
me. That was
Stranger
funny.
Things 3 is coming out, right? Is it Stranger
When?
Things 1, 2, and 3?
Well, yeah, it actually is.
Yeah.
Well, that's-
Well, Stranger Things 3 is coming out. And I don't know about you, but when it first came out, I was hyped for it. You didn't even want to watch it.
Well, it's because I wasn't able to actually see it. And like when somebody describes something to me, I can't get hyped about it. I need to see it for my own. To like, because I need to see the aesthetic of it, blah, blah,
You went
blah.
from not giving a flip about it at all to dressing up as 11 that year for,
Oh, yeah.
for,
When you put it that way, it
for our
sounds really
Halloween.
embarrassing.
Yeah, you boo, whatever.
No, but I did. For Halloween, I was 11 one year, so what? Whatever.
Yeah, me too. I was 11 too.
Yeah, we were 20.
Then the next year I was 12.
Then
And then after that I was
the only
13
way-
during Halloween.
And the only way he was 11
It's
that
an age
Halloween
joke.
was he ate Lego. He ate Eggos.
No, I was making a joke about my age, brother. Things way to ruin it.
I
No.
accidentally said that you ate Legos and you
Legos, yeah.
Mm.
It wasn't a funny joke. Sorry.
It wasn't
Sorry.
on purpose.
Sorry that our turtles and our fish are actually eating plastics and you think it's funny to say I ate plastic Legos. Sorry that I don't want to normalize that or fetishize eating plastic.
Fetishize. Who was fetishizing plastic?
No, but yeah, you dressed up as 11 our senior year of high school for Halloween. And only one person actually realized what you were. They're like, hey, man, you're 11. And I was like,
Who?
what the fuck?
Well,
who am
I
I going to
mean-
tell you who? But yeah, you dressed up as 11. It was really funny. I supported you, though. I was like, damn, you look cute, IG.
But did I really?
So strange, so the third season's coming out. I don't know about you, but I've lost excitement for it.
Oh yeah, me too. Absolutely. When is it coming out?
But
though?
yeah, I hate it. Yeah. Actually, they should stop the show just in general.
Wait, when does it come out?
July 12th, maybe. I
Oh
don't
my
know.
god, so soon in the summer.
That's what you're doing.
I'm sorry. This is an ASMR podcast. Remember?
This is an ASMR podcast.
But
Yeah, it comes out next month, and I don't know. Like the first season was hype as fuck.
then it got kind of boring to me. But you saw Millie Bobby Brown in
Bobby Brown,
in the
Milliam Robert Brown,
in the new
Godzilla movie.
Yeah, how was she in there? How was her character?
To me,
I don't know-
she
I
was
don't
a
know-
main character technically, but it definitely felt like she was a supporting role, just because it didn't feel like there were any main characters in there to begin with.
Weird. I've heard bad things about that movie.
I liked it, but it was just like I
Like
like
the
the fighting
character-
between like Godzillas.
Basically, that's what
The
I've heard. Is the
Mothras.
only people, the only things that people really care about are the fights. or
Yeah,
whatever.
because apparently in the last Godzilla movie, it was just so much like expedition leading up to the fight between Godzilla and some other fucking monster. And like people were like, oh my god, there was like a 4-hour long movie, but only like 2 minutes of Godzilla actually being on screen.
Sorry if we already talked about Godzilla. I don't
Yeah.
remember, but
We did. But it's like, yeah, so Stranger Things is coming out, and like, so I was hyped as heck for season 1 after the first episode. season 2 came along. I was excited, but I was like, I don't really get it.
Yeah.
Season 3 is coming around, and what's it called? I don't know. I don't even think I'm gonna watch it.
I think I'll watch it if I have time. I think I can watch it in the background while I'm doing something.
What's the point of watching it
No,
then?
I want to see because like the first season was so cool. Like the first season to me was like much more. It felt much more like serious and scary and like and then the second season felt so much more like your average
Gangsta.
like your average.
Like it felt
your
like
average-
a Netflix show.
Yeah, it felt more like a Netflix show. Whereas
Netflix.
whereas the first season, it felt like its own thing and it was different. It felt different to me. I don't know. I've never seen anything like it with the concept of like
An alternative
her
dimension.
being like experimented on her mother or whatever.
Oh.
And it seemed like really scary and spooky, like Twin Peaks. Like it had that Twin
Fuck
Peaks
Twin
kind of
Peaks.
feel. Yeah.
Yeah,
Sorry.
fuck them.
Sorry that you don't like Twin Peaks.
There's a restaurant near us.
Okay, Twin Peaks is also a restaurant,
Yeah.
and it has nothing to do with the show.
There's not. Okay, I was gonna.
It's like
ask
a
about that.
Hooters. No, it's like Hooters.
Twin Peaks. That's funny. That's
Twin
hilarious.
Peaks. Yeah, it's so funny. Ha, I get it. Like Twin Peaks, like boobies. You get it? Like boobies.
2 penises.
No, like boobies.
Oh.
No, it doesn't have anything to do with the show, so don't think that. The show is really, really good.
Don't
It's
insult
by-
the show
It's
like
by
that.
David Lynch.
Who?
David Lynch. He's a director. He's like he makes creepy stuff. He's cool. It's not always just creepy, but it's a really good show.
If you lie about it to our audience, they're gonna hate you.
No, it's really good. No, it's my favorite show.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
So, I've been watching anime this past year.
Oh my gosh. And you judge me and you watch anime?
Bro, you got me into anime.
I didn't even start watching anime.
A very rare,
Your friends got you into anime. Don't say that I did.
like to me,
I really don't
whenever
watch it.
someone would say anime, I'd be like, because like, there's a lot of like gross like Americans who associate themselves with anime, and there's a lot of kids at school that would be super weird and gross about anime. That it's anime key shit,
Oh my
you know?
God.
And like they're just so weird and gross about it, and it just like it made me never want to watch anime.
Yeah, I know.
Like as a kid, obviously I grew up like what are they called? The big 3,
Pokemon,
I think. Yeah,
Yu-Gi-Oh,
Pokemon, Dragon Ball,
and Yu-Gi-Oh.
Naruto, Uzumaki.
Oh, you're talking about like the real animes?
Is that because like so?
Pokemon is like an anime, yeah. Yu-Gi-Oh is an anime.
So to
yeah.
me, like I'll see posts on Instagrams where it's like people like Dragon Ball and Naruto and One Piece. I think was the other one. I think those are what they call the big 3.
Oh,
and they're like-
okay.
Bleach.
Bleach.
They're like top tier shows. Some like something I can't even fucking read. Mid tier shows. Some other shit that like I can read, but I don't know what the fuck they're about. Low tier loser animes. Dragon Ball, Naruto, One Piece. You know, and it's like there's like a superior order already.
It's
ranking?
based on how popular it is, so they think that like if it's towards a main audience, that obviously like you're not a true anime fan.
And it's like, I mean, I don't care. Like what you like, dog.
Who would care? It's not a big deal.
But it's
Just
like
watch-
Dragon Ball taught me how to be. I don't know.
I see those all the time.
Or it's
Dragon
like,
Ball taught me that hard work.
Goku
pays off.
taught me, Naruto taught me that long speeches and hard work always get you through the day. Goku
Yeah.
taught me to always be kind to others. Who's another big anime guy? Sonic taught me that you gotta go fast.
The last one's just like
Sonic X is an anime.
Robotnik told me that I should lose weight
told me that. Yeah,
immediately.
and dude, Jim Carrey. First of all,
Don't insult Robotnik like
don't
that.
insult my man Carey, Jimothy. No, but you know, it's like recently, my friend, he's got me watching some shows. He's recommending some stuff. You know, you good?
Yeah, I'm good.
Okay, he's recommending me some stuff. He's like telling me what I can and can't watch, and it's not what I can and can't watch, like what I should watch. You know,
He's like controlling you.
He's like,
your
all right, you have to finish
He
these
puts
by
locks.
you have to finish these shows or this amount of episodes by this day next week, and that's an order.
He like puts
then-
locks on your internet.
Yeah.
And like he like censors what you can see if it's too inappropriate or like no, it's just playing whatever he wants you to watch or whatever.
No, but like he recommends me stuff, and then it's come full circle where now I'm recommending him shit.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's all I gotta say. Guys, this is a transformation. Before you'd say the word anime and he would instantly go to the restroom and empty his stomach.
Bowels.
No. Oh my god. Just take a shit.
No, but what's it called? Yeah, before, like in high school, someone would be like, so this anime, and if it wasn't like Dragon Ball or Pokemon or Yu-Gi-Oh, I'd be like, shut the fuck up. Like, dude, this girl in this anime did this and it was so sweet, kawaii, and I'd like report them, like I'd go on Facebook and report them. Like they could do it in person, but I'd go on Facebook and report them. I'd go on Instagram and report them and be like, they're showing me content I don't fucking want to see.
Yeah, where you can choose what you want to see.
Yeah.
Don't show me this
good
content
job.
like
Good job,
this.
man. You just said what I said.
Yeah, well, I said it kind of better. So.
Yeah, I said it more elite. I'm an elitist, whatever. What's it called? But yeah, now it's like, if the anime looks cool, or is cool, and I get recommended the anime, I'll watch it.
So yeah, basically he's a weeaboo now.
Yeah, Hitsune Miku.
Hitsune Miku.
And like, my friend would say thank you, I think, in Japanese, because he watches so many animes. He's
Arigato.
just like, yeah, he said, Arigato gozaimasu.
What is that last part? I don't even know that.
I don't know that shit either, but I've heard it in some animes, and I'm
but
like,
you're saying it.
Yeah, I don't know what it
You're
means.
like fluent.
Yeah, you speak fluent Japanese? All those like animes you've watched, they must have really taught you well. But yeah, he'll say that stuff, and I was like, what the fuck are you saying? Get the fuck away from me. I was culturally insensitive, and intolerant. But now,
xenophobic and racist.
no, I wouldn't say that.
Just kidding, guys.
Yeah, fuck you, dude. Now I'm gonna get kicked out of my school and like my job, and I'm gonna never make it to be an NFL star.
With our football team or whatever, just
forget
I said that.
God,
yeah,
fuck,
forget I
fuck.
said that.
Jesus Christ, there's no need to swear.
We don't need to cuss.
And like over the summer, that's when I started watching more animes. Last summer, so almost a year ago is when I started watching them, and my brother and me during the summer winter break. My brother and I and my brother, we would just sit down. We would just watch. Well, I would start watching a show or a movie from a show, so like My Hero, or was it Boku no My Hero Academia or something? Whatever. I watched their movie, their Two Heroes movie. I think that was in winter.
My Hero Academia, there we go.
Yeah, I watched their movie, Two Heroes or something, on my computer. I think, yeah. And I was just watching it. Then my brother comes home from his friend's house, and he's watching it too. Like right next to me, he's like asking me questions about it, and he's like, "Oh, okay." Then he starts watching it, And I forget, there was another anime that I used to watch.
As a kid, would you ever get mad like you start doing something and then your sibling like copies you? Would you ever get mad?
Well, as a kid, so me and my brother, I like to think we were equal all throughout our childhood, because that 2 year, like 1 year, the year and a half age gap, we have the year and a half age gap we have isn't very significant in terms of like, being friends. Me and my brother, we kept the same, like, we didn't keep the same circles, obviously, but like his interests and my interests would obviously like almost like be one and the same. It's just like, because we grew up together, like living next to someone who's about your age, like that just like sets you guys up to like have similar interests. You guys are gonna grow up liking the same shit.
Yeah.
My parents bought us all the same stuff. They like treated us like the same person. They'd even dress us the same, just because like we were so close in age and like height, because he's short. But sorry guys, we're sick this podcast. But yeah, we'd have the similar interests. We'd have all that shit together, and for the most part, we'd watch TV together. We'd eat together. We'd play games together. This and that. It wasn't until he hit high school where it's like there was an obvious drift, because like now he's like maturing to an adult. And then, like, I matured in my own time. He got into PC gaming. I wasn't even interested in, like, PS4 and all that yet. Like, rising up the ranks. And, like, what were we talking about?
I said, like, were you ever annoyed when one of your siblings, like, copied something you did?
Well, no, because of my whole life, we were just treated the same. You know, obviously there was
No, but like you show interest in something, they're like, oh yeah, that's my thing too, and it's like, no, I want this to be my thing.
No, I told you that's why, because like me and my brother were the only ones who would have ever actually like hang out enough
Well-
to where it'd be like we'd care about what the other one's doing. Because like with my sisters and them, like it wasn't until recently, like when I got to high school, where it's like we started getting closer and stuff and started bullying and shit.
Yeah, but to be fair, you were the younger brother, so maybe your brother was like,
No, he probably definitely got annoyed at me.
yeah.
Like there'd be so like I got my own bedroom when I was pretty young, and I was the first child to not sleep in the bed with my parents. I was the only one who slept in the crib. And then my brother wanted his own room, so they gave him like the little room they had the room my parents have next to them, which is my current room. They gave him that room, so it was first his room. Then they put my crib in there, so they'd have us together. You know. Then I got older, couldn't fit in the crib, or well, they didn't want me in the crib.
You're just like 6 years old and you're still sleeping in it, but
Yeah,
you can
they're just
barely
like,
fit.
there's no point in getting you a new bed. But yeah,
You literally cannot fit.
what's it called? So we stayed in the same bed and stuff, and like, we were little fucking kids. Then I got my own room, and I'd get scared at night because the lights would be off, everything would be scary. You know, I'd sleep right under a big open window, floor level. So not floor level, but like
Ground level.
ground level, and I'd get super scared, and I'd go into his room, and I'd wait till he's asleep, and then plan my attack. So I'd go to his room, see if he's asleep, tiptoe like the 2 feet from the door his bed was, and then I'd lay at the foot of his bed and fall asleep there.
Really?
Yeah, because I was that scared. And every morning he'd be like, "What are you doing? Get out of my room! And you out of my room! I want you out of my room!" And he'd complain to my mom, and she'd be like, "Leave him alone. He's scared." You know. So he definitely got annoyed at me and shit. You know.
I'd be annoyed too.
I mean, I got annoyed at him too. He would never let me be player one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
As an older sibling, I understand that the younger sibling is a little stupid and needs to be player 2 every time.
Last time I checked, I'm a better student than you are. I'm smarter
How?
than you. What do you mean?
Let's
How?
compare GPAs. 3.9.
You know, actually, GPAs aren't a measure of someone's
Yeah.
intelligence.
Okay, let's talk about something else then.
Okay.
Grades. Wait, that's GPA basically.
Yeah, the grade point average
Okay,
has
so
to do
what
with
else do you
grades.
want to judge? Let's judge how many student activities we are in and what our positions are in.
There's some pretty shitty people in a lot of student activities at school, so
That's true. That's true.
so shut the fuck up.
But do you think I am one of those?
Yeah, I hate you. Straight up, don't
He
fuck with you
straight up
anymore.
hates me.
Yeah, I freaking hate you.
Dude, what the heck?
Heck. What if we just like swear for like 5 seconds? Ready, set, go.
Heck,
flip.
Oh, hey.
Dumb,
Frick,
stupid.
Frick. Crap.
Don't. Not that one.
Hell.
Don't. 5 seconds is up. You gotta repent.
Okay, I'm gonna say a little prayer on my own in the corner. Okay, you carry the podcast. I'll be back in a few minutes.
All right. So I guess I'll freestyle. Let me see. Let me find a dope beat. You know.
All right, I'm back.
Oh, okay.
Okay, I can provide you with that.
Oh, you're gonna. Okay, well let's end the podcast with that in like 5-10 minutes. You know?
Okay, guys. So for those of you who listen to all the way to the end, you've got a special treat at the end. We're gonna do a little freestyle.
Okay. What if we quote unquote end the podcast now, but we freaking rap battle, epic rap battles of history.
Okay, sure, but you know I cannot
Can't
even
spit bars. Okay.
try. Yeah, I cannot even.
All
Begin
right.
to...
What if we play that like rapping game where you give someone a topic, give them like 10 seconds to rap about it.
Yeah. Okay, let's do it.
All right.
I mean, I'm gonna fail
All right.
miserably.
So
but...
I'll start you off with a topic.
Oh, I'm
and
starting.
I'll
okay.
give the beat. All right. Candy.
Ooh. Yeah. This is gonna be really cringy, but I do really love my candy. Got a sweet tooth in the booth. The singing. Come on, you messed me up.
Tooth
I was doing
in
way
the
better than I
booth?
usually do, and I was doing really bad.
That shit was like fire.
No, it wasn't, but thanks. Okay, let's give you one. I would say I won that one because I made you laugh, and so basically the game is whoever
So we'll go
laughs
rounds.
first.
We'll go rounds of 3.
Whoever laughs first.
We'll go best of 3, right?
Okay.
3 rounds. You get best rap sesh
Okay.
for that round
Okay.
gets a point,
Okay.
and then best of 3. Okay.
Okay.
right.
I'm gonna.
10 seconds though. You went a little longer, but I'll time myself for 10 seconds.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Hold on. Sorry, I'm sneezing into the mic, basically.
So basically, we're gonna try to start right away.
For 10 seconds from when you start spitting bars. Just drop a beat.
Okay.
Just drop.
Okay.
What's the topic?
Let's give you. Oh, okay. Let's give you Spider-Man. Okay.
Spider-Man. Oh shit. Dude.
Yeah. Let's talk about Spider-Man. Okay. All right. Ready?
Okay. I'll give you with the.
It's gonna be a sexy rap.
No, give a real.
Because you're like in love with him.
Dude, give a real beat.
You want to kiss Spider-Man,
bruh.
right?
Give it a real beat.
All right. Let's give you real one.
Yeah.
Let's think.
Okay. I can flow to this. Oh shit. Hold on, my phone turned off. Alright. About to go in. Spider-Man Homecoming. No, I'm not coming home. That's it.
Wow, that was not very good. Wow. Even
like, you know we're gonna stop that right
Spider-Man is coming home.
there. He's not
You
coming
just
home.
said the name of the movie title.
Backwards.
That's it.
Okay, we're gonna stop that.
I'm
We're gonna
disappointed.
stop that rap battle just because like you ever like see something so cringy on like TV or something.
Oh yeah, that's what
and
we're
you
doing
feel,
right
you
now.
feel
We're
really uncomfortable because like you think of yourself in that position and it's like ew.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Like we're literally putting ourselves on the internet.
Or freestyling.
Yeah, like really cringy. Yeah.
What the worst part is that like there's times where we'll spend like a whole fucking hour in my living room walking around with our fucking microphones pretending to like freestyle.
Oh yeah, that's the real thing we do. It's like our cool down from each other.
Yeah. Just straight up roast each other.
Roast each other. And then we're like, all right, I'll see you tomorrow, dude.
Oh, I wasn't paying attention to you, and I thought you were actually gonna leave. I was like, "Wait, dude, we still gotta finish up this podcast." I thought you were just straight up gonna go.
Bye, I'm out of here.
But I'm out of your fuck your podcast. Fuck you.
I'm headed out.
All right, give me a real topic. We'll end this off with a sick beat.
Okay. A real topic.
Yeah, fuck
Spider-Man. Okay, let's talk about your culture. Sombreros.
That's racist. You're white, guys. She's white.
All right, let's do it. But you agree to it, so. All right.
just a sick jazz beat.
I put a little
swang
jazz
to
swing
it.
on it.
Like jazz.
I was just trying to make it a little funky. I put a little swing on it. Okay. No, let's go hard.
Let's go. We're going hard. You said sombreros? Sombreros, Ferrero. That dog's my pero.
That dog's my pero. I like the American accent. My dog is my pero. Wait, my dog.
Dog and pero. What's it called? So like, when I speak Spanish, I don't have like a perfect accent, but like it's not like broken Spanish, So it's not like that. Un perro, por favor, type shit.
Un perro.
I speak fine. It's like I don't think you could tell the difference between me and someone who actually like lives in Mexico.
No.
Well, a child below the 7th grade, you can't tell the difference between me and them, because of the height and everything, and also the vocabulary.
Oh yeah, and the beard.
Yeah, and the 7th grade beard. No, but you can't really tell the difference. But there's like
the patchiness.
Yeah, and the patchiness,
guys, I'm just
the
kidding.
awkward movements. But it's like, I don't know, like what's it called? It like, and I don't like I don't want to say I don't care for my Mexican background, but it's like, I'm not invested in
That's
it.
something you really think about.
Yeah, it's not it's not something that's a normal part of my life.
Yeah.
Like obviously, I speak Spanish every day to my parents.
Yeah.
Because my mom only speaks Spanish.
Yeah.
I'm like enveloped by this culture, but it's like it's not for me. It's not my thing.
Yeah, I know what you mean. Because
I
like
don't-
some people are like they really care about their culture, which I understand. Like
Yeah,
there's a
and
lot of
like,
history in that.
but that's not
Why
me.
let go of yeah.
You know,
Yeah, I'm kind of like that too.
I've never felt connected to my like Spanish background.
And even then, like, I'm the same way. So then I don't know about you, but I'm not even really that connected
Don't
to
say it.
American culture.
Oh, I thought you said. Or I thought you were gonna say religion.
Oh no, I was gonna. No, I've
Fuck religion. No, I'm just kidding.
no.
No,
Jesus
if
Christ
you
is
follow
king.
religion, not just Jesus Christ. If you follow religion, good for you. You're not any lesser of a person than someone who thinks they're enlightened because they don't follow religion.
And that's
Vice versa.
the truth.
If you don't follow religion, good for you. You're not any less of a person than someone who says they're spiritually enlightened, and that you're less of a person because you don't have a savior or omnipotent, omniscient being in your life.
Omnipotent.
Very potent from all directions.
Yeah.
No, but yeah, so I'm not really attached to the culture. But there's these people. There's this one fucking asshole I know from high school. He's older than us. He's a year older than us. He's like, I think his like mom or dad or some one of his like parents is like a quarter Mexican. And like he knows a grandma or something that's Mexican or something. I don't fucking know. But he's like a very small percent Mexican. And this dude flexes around, like he straight up flexes as if he's like straight from the barrio, SA. And there's times where he's heard me talking to my fucking mom on the phone, and he'll make fun of my broken ass Spanish, is what he said. But it's like again, I can speak Spanish perfectly fine. It's coherent. It sounds nice. It sounds like I'm actually Mexican, because I am.
I think he's just making assumptions. He does. I don't think he actually knows. Like he's just pretending like he knows, and he's like trying to make fun of you for no reason.
So fucking pretentious. Yeah.
Yeah.
And like this dude, he'll be like, "You gotta roll your arse." I don't like roll my ass. Shout out to our British followers,
our bruvs,
our bruvs out there, bruv moments and shit.
Yeah.
But yeah, he'll be like, "You gotta roll your arse," and he'll do it like that, like no exaggeration. He'll do it like arse. It'll sound like he's like flapping his like tongue in his mouth. Arse. But yeah, and he'll do that shit, and it pisses me off because it's like, bro, how the fuck? You're like 1/18 Mexican. Don't even talk to your fucking Mexican family.
Mexican.
You know your grandma or something's a part Mexican.
Dude's
and
like
you come up to me with my straight ass immigrant parents.
Yeah.
They're the citizens now. But like
ICE is in the area.
Yeah, ICE is in the area. But my straight up from Mexico hand delivered parents who raised me on like
your
their
first
Hispanic
generation.
their Hispanic traditions and everything. And you're gonna come at me say that because you don't like the way I speak Spanish, I'm any less Mexican than you. And like, don't get me wrong, like if you're like 1/18% Mexican, like this dude, but you keep in touch with your like Mexican side, and like you do shit with like the people who
the
like
culture is a lot. It's a lot about the culture. Like if you're not surrounded by it, then why are you pretending like you
let's
have
say
anything to do
somewhere
with
for like 2-3 generations, you guys lost touch with that culture, and then like this you're like you go back in touch with it and celebrate it. Then that's not like just because you're technically less percent, quote unquote percent of a race doesn't mean you're any less of it.
Yeah,
it's what you practice. But this dude, I know he doesn't practice his like Mexican heritage or anything like that. He just knows he is some part, Yeah,
well, he's trying to bank on that little part of him that's a minority, or the little part of him that has a different culture that he finds more interesting or whatever, but he actually doesn't really care to.
He uses it as leverage for something he doesn't have.
Yeah. He doesn't have it, actually.
Like, for me, it was a decision to not continue on with like my Mexican background. But it was like just because I didn't feel like
it only feels natural.
Yeah, I didn't feel like it was me. Like I feel like my own person,
Yeah, I agree with that.
But it's like there's like there's stuff like not to stereotype it, but it's like I'm very tolerant to spicy stuff, and that's like something I got out of it because my mom like daily salsa, the spicy stuff,
salsa,
salsa.
Salsa.
But yeah, he just fuck that guy. Fuck him and his family.
Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness.
But yeah, so I guess that's enough hatred for the podcast. Drop a fat beat right now. Freestyle on the spot.
All right. Here's your present.
No, right now. Don't even think about it. Just go.
I don't know what that was.
Just drop a fucking beat right now, bro. In the moment. blue shirt, t-shirt, long sleeve, do your laundry, take a pee, end the podcast. Yes, please. Oh, fuck, dude. I just went
Yes.
hard.
Oh my god. That was amazing.
All right,
Yeah.
where are we gonna end up?
All
Off
right,
there.
well, now that we've embarrassed ourselves enough.
Yeah. So follow my SoundCloud at soundcloud.com/dmoney.
Yeah.
Anyways, that's it for this episode of the podcast. We'll see you guys on Sunday. Have a good weekend or rest of your week.
Yeah, bye.
Oh, by the way, did we introduce ourselves? I'm your co-host D Money.
And this is Julia.
All right, now we're signing off. Goodbye.